Okay, so basically, how it all started was when I joined the server and I became a booster, and I started talking often in a booster chat and just
Yeah.
becoming friends with boosters and becoming friends with moderators, and then eventually, I bought merch and then like recognized by Meowbah, and like I started to talk to her on certain like occasions, and then like eventually she added me. And then we started to become like, I guess you could say friends on the server and stuff like that. I just talked a lot in there, VC'd with them, played games with them, all that stuff. And then the whole cutting situation happened. That like took over. People were harassing me about it, stuff like that. I was banned from the server. And then me and Meowbah continued being friends outside of the server. She was just kind of, I guess, supporting me, I guess, in a way. She was like
Okay.
just helping me go through it and be like, oh, just ignore it and stuff. We'll bring you back when like everything's settled down. Because at the time, I'm pretty sure that was when Cloak was threatening to dox me and stuff like that.
Okay.
So I guess like it wasn't safe for me, she said. It wasn't safe for me to come back because there was doxers and stuff like that wanting to try and get my information and stuff. So, I left. I was banned. I was gonna become mod, but like I couldn't. After I was banned, I was kind of bored and I wanted to like still talk to people, right?
Okay. Yeah.
But outside of being in the server. So I made my own Discord server and it became like, people used it. It was very active. Had maxed out boosts and everything like that. And then Floppa and Intel came into my server. And obviously Meowbah doesn't like Intel and Big Floppa.
Yeah.
And I became friends with Intel. Turns out he wasn't actually a bad guy. All that stuff. And with Floppa, I just became friends with him and started, just playing games with him, to be honest, and just getting to know him a bit better. And then Meowbah didn't like that. And, she found out and then she said I betrayed her, saying that I left her for pedophiles and
Okay.
like extorted and blackmailed and stuff like that. Nudes of mine were leaked. And my ex-partner that I was with for a whole year before the whole Meowbah thing, people actually got in contact with him. Well, this one person who was like my friend kind of before the Meowbah server. Big Abby, if you've heard of her.
Yeah.
I talked to her with like my ex, and like we would like sort relationship issues and stuff like that. So she had contact with him, and obviously she leaked, his contact info, and then he was leaking information about me to her, like personal information. I mean, I really despise her like a lot, but like if I were to like talk to her or like be in a group chat with her, I would just leave. Just I don't want to deal with her. I don't like her attitude or just her personality in general.
I don't know if this is true or not, but some of our sources say that you and CCS Knox are a 13-year-old in a server named Pancakes.
Yeah.
Lava server.
So CCS forced me to give him Pancakes' phone number, which I had on my phone. CCS was extorting Pancakes, and I was just there for it. And he was kind of like telling me like, oh, tell her to do this so we can get her token and stuff like that. We were taking her token and stuff. And he actually said, call her privately and try and convince her. So I called her, but instead of convincing her, I tried to help her. And I don't know if anyone's actually talked to Pancakes since the incident. But yeah, CCS just took over her account and CCS gave me the login to that account. And I was like, oh, okay. So I logged in. He was going through shit. I saw people that like I didn't talk to anymore because of the whole banning thing. I'm like, oh my god, I missed you. Like, remember me? It's Tofu. And like, so yeah, that's the whole what happened with Pancakes situation.
You actually, I think, faked your death for some time.
Yeah. Oh, kind of personal, but I'm okay with sharing it.
If you don't want to share,
oh no, it's alright.
Okay.
It's alright. So I tried to kill myself because of the extreme blackmail that was happening with me. I'm not going to mention that bit, but something to do with comm kids. They had information on me that I didn't want getting sent out to my parents and stuff like that. and he gave me a time limit to do this certain thing for him. When I went to my father's house, I got a rope, got a belt, and I walked down the street to this park in the dark, and I tried to kill myself. It was very hard for me to do it. I stood there, just tried for like a whole hour, and my dad was just searching for me, looking for me, and then eventually he found me, and I was like crying, and he was like, "Oh my god," very emotional. And then when I got back home, he had taken my devices off me and stuff. And then I was talking to like my IRL friends, my close ones. And I was like, what am I gonna do? CCS is gonna know that I'm alive, and then he's gonna keep blackmailing me. So I faked my death, not for attention or anything to do with the Meowbah server.
Do you do the things that you do for attention?
No, I wouldn't say so. I reckon I did the self-harm thing because I see it as no different from normally cutting myself, because I, do have a habit with self-harm, and I don't really anymore. I'm getting actually better. With the nudes and the child pornography, I have issues with, sexualizing myself in order to be liked or to feel special. I'm in therapy, and I'm talking about that issue with my therapist and everything. I'm getting professional help about that, and I am improving on that stuff, and I'm no longer sending CP.
What do you think about the video about you arguing with your parents? And why did you not close Discord while it was happening?
I didn't even know that the event happened until someone told me a few days later. I think I sent it to one person because I forgot why. I felt like I was needed to, as if I was forced to, because he basically was controlling me, and I felt vulnerable. And all that stuff. But me and my mom had a break. I didn't talk to her for maybe a month or so. Child protection services. But now me and my mother are completely fine now. We're on a good relationship now. So everything's better. I don't really get affected by what people say about me online anymore.
Do you consider yourself to be groomed by Meowbah?
No, I don't think so. I have been groomed many times, but obviously I really have no idea. I'm not a therapist, so I'm probably blind to it. But I do think she kind of brainwashed everyone in the server into thinking some stupid shit. But to be honest, I'm not really sure with what relationships Meowbah has had with other people.
Okay.
The people that like Meowbah, I reckon they're just really close-minded and immature, to be honest. Yeah, I reckon they're stupid. I was kind of stuck in it for a bit.
What do you think of, speaking about the platform as a whole, Doxbin?
I've heard rumors that I'm not really happy about, but
Are you gonna elaborate on these events that you're not too happy about?
Apparently, I heard the database from Doxbin was leaked or something, and they found that KT was refusing to delete child pornography, and instead was hiding it instead. But that's what I heard.
Referring to Xeno Kitty, have you heard any of the you heard about her saying that she has e-sex with minors or engaged with people 10 ages to 14 years old?
Whoa, I've never heard of that before. No.
She has admitted to it once to certain members, so we don't really know for sure.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, how do you feel about the content that is available about you out there on the internet?
I don't know. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
How did your family react to what you did?
I was put on suicide watch with, not necessarily suicide watch, but kind of I wasn't allowed to be left alone for a few weeks, so my parents were looking after me all the time.
There are a few stories going around that you were actually selling nudes on Meowbah server. Is it true? Selling?
No. That rumor came from, actually, someone offered me money to have e-sex with them. My ex-boyfriend found out about it. I forgot how. I think he had access to my account. And then I think Gang For Real was just exchanging it, and it kind of just got out, and respect, obviously.
Okay, so Tofu thought Jar liked her, and then Tofu GM Darcy, do you like me, Jar? stop acting, it's weird, nobody likes me, you're over 18. And then Jar like wrote like 50 fucking pairs to kill her out, she's retarded.
But yeah, they're pretty cool. A few of them I don't like Paleo Colin. He's a faggot. He's annoying, just general. I was getting like kicked and like all this stuff because he was event manager. He like came out of the middle of nowhere. Like he was like a random ass dude and was like doing some business deal with Meowbah. I was the one that ruined all of that. Paleo Kong got demoted for annoying me. Floppa, rest in peace.
We heard about this from like an individual. He mentioned something about this box that you had. Said that you had like
yeah.
I'm sorry.
you had like samples of like human DNA, such as semen.
What? Okay, that is a lie. That is a lie.
Okay.
Saliva.
Calm down.
Yes, I had saliva. Yes.
Vials of blood, and you quote unquote got rid of it because it was quote unquote disgusting.
Yeah, it got weird and old and gross.
Stated that you wanted someone to piss. You wanted members to piss on you.
What? I never said that.
Also,
I haven't-
did you
Yeah, that's
also did you send
actual.
screenshots of this box to others in the server as well?
Oh yeah, yeah. That was something I did when I was like 13. I collected DNA. Fuck knows why. I was obsessed with one of my boyfriends. I collected his gum, his spit in a jar, his hair, boxers, which are clean, by the way.
Oh, so you
Everyone
said
said they weren't.
when you were 13, but we checked the image metadata, and it was
Yeah.
from 2022, and we are 100% positive that that is not just the date it was sent, like via Discord or something.
Yeah, I know. I took that picture like this
Recently?
year because I still have it.
Okay.
I still have it. I just did it like 2 years ago. The box. I still have it.
Okay.
It just sits on top of my like under my desk.
Did anyone ever found that?
My parents do know about it, yeah. Yeah, they don't care.
What was
I have white parents, bro.
They aren't worried about it at all because that's like pretty concerning that you have like human DNA in like a box. It's like very.
Yes, it is.
What was the answer?
I'd like to answer that question for her. Because of crunch comments, there we go. Is this better? Like the
Yeah, that
Yeah, that's
sounds
better.
And
So
that's
also
what you said.
Oh no, I said that my client here is see, they wanted to she told me, I believe, that in case she committed a crime ever in her life, that she'd plant DNA on the crime scene with that box.
So who were you planning to kill and pin the murder on?
Your voice, fuck, it really reminds me of someone, but I don't know who it is.
No, somebody new entirely.
What would you like to be in the future? Like, you know.
Probably an animator, something in the film industry with art.
Okay.
Okay.